Welcome to the Realistic Careers podcast with Tammie Ballis. I'm a career consultant and recruiter in the Australian job market, and I'm here to help you get a job. Everything mentioned in this episode are my opinions, not advice. Please conduct your own research. Today we're talking about one of the most common questions I get. How do you actually get into HR when you have zero HR experience? Most people think you need a degree or a fancy corporate background to get started, but I'm here to tell you it's actually a pretty simple career pathway. It's just about knowing where to start and the steps to take. So HR isn't one single role. It's a collection of jobs rolled into one. It's customer service, it's admin, it's sales, it's conflict resolution, and under that umbrella, you've got recruitment, learning and development, industrial relations, employee relations, and more. But when you've got none of that experience, it can feel impossible to break in. So let's talk about the easiest, most realistic way to do it. I know you might not want to hear this, but the easiest way, in my opinion, is to start in recruitment. And not just any recruitment, agency recruitment. Think recruitment agencies like Hayes, Adecco, and Randstad. Why agency? Because recruitment agencies are often way more open to giving you a chance if you've got the motivation, admin, or customer service skills. Sometimes you don't even need that. If you've worked in a certain industry like hospitality, nursing, or IT, there are agencies that specialise in those areas. That insider knowledge makes you a great fit because you understand the roles and the people. And if you can bring sales contacts, even better. In an agency, you'll learn the entire job. And they have excellent training. You'll learn things like cold calling, sales, fair work basics, client management, which is just a fancy way of saying stakeholder engagement and relationship building. You'll develop resilience, time management, and the ability to juggle 10 things at once, all skills that are incredibly valuable in HR. So after a year or two in agency recruitment, the next step is moving internal. Internal recruitment just means you're doing recruitment inside of one organisation. That's it. It's still fast-paced, but you're no longer chasing sales targets. You're part of the HR department, which technically means you're finally in. Now, the one thing to know, internal recruiters often deal with hiring managers who think they know best. So you'll need to use your communication and influencing skills to bring them aboard. Once you've nailed the internal recruitment role, your next move is going sideways into a HR coordinator or HR assistant role. These roles can involve conflict resolution, exit interviews, policy updates, or helping managers fix people problems. This is where you start working across the full HR function, not just recruitment, and then it's upwards from there. So let's recap the pathway. First, agency recruitment. Second, internal recruitment. Third, HR coordinator or assistant. That's it. Realistically, if you keep to it and keep learning along the way, you can land a solid HR role within 3 to 4 years. It's not overnight, but it's absolutely achievable, and you'll come out of it with a strong foundation of admin communication and people skills that would make you an asset in any HR team. Thank you for listening, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Realistic Careers podcast for more practical job and resume tips. And if you're looking for a job, I hope you get hired soon.